I will bring you to my friend, but do not disturb his rest. My song keeps him at peace.
So it does. I have not allowed anyone to see my friend for many a span of years. Perhaps your visit will be a comfort to him. I hope so. Sometimes creatures come to these ruins. I ensure they do not enter the chamber where my friend is kept. But you're different. Yes? A cage. No, this is not a cage. These bars are for my friend's protection. He has been troubled of late. I hope you'll be able to ease his mind. Let Gavana's curtain ebb. The chamber lies ahead. Be not afraid. Yeah, be not afraid. Going against the current here. Well, I did ask her to lead me here. Ooh. A sensation of peaceful slumber fills the grotto. Hmm. Let's see what's up here then. Up here. The shade is reminiscent of Vargrir, but possesses none of the Wanderer's dread. Hmm. Interesting. Hello there. Who? Who are you? Have you come to let me out? I've been here for a long, long time. Hmm. Yeah? I think I meant to leave, but whenever I set my mind on it, I'm overcome with such drowsiness. I should ask Gosvala about it. My mind is terribly confused, stranger. I have had such a terrible dreams of late. Wasn't there a war? I think there was a war. But I know Guthava wishes to keep me safe. Whenever I'm troubled, she sings a song of slumbering. And I forget. Where is she? Hmm. Well, where is she? What's going on? Gothvana! Well, let's see what's going on down here. Something's wrong. Something. We'll find out what's going on. See if I get down here fast. What? Intruders! Interlopers! Invaders! Uh. Gandalf? Elrond? Glorfindel? Uh. What's going on? I have spent some time in discussion with Gandalf, and he persuaded me to join him as he unravels this mystery. I do not believe we will find that for which he hopes, but I have brought a scepter of Illuminus with me at his request. Really? The keeper of this place sought to bar our passage. I grieve to cause her such pain, but we will know what she has sealed within Kitzu Kala. Oh well, we mean you no harm. A darkness has settled upon these lands. Can you speak of it? It means to harm my friend! I will not allow it! She seems pleasant enough. Lead the way, Pineleaf. Let us see what Guthava has been hiding here. All right. Fine, I will lead you up. Well, we'll see what this is all about, I hope. There's some enchantment upon this grotto. I can feel it. What have you done to Golthava? Are you so concerned with your jailer? She is my friend. She is my only friend. Turn to face me, Shade. Can it be? Intruders! Invaders! Leave this place! We do not wish to cause you distress, Spirit. It is time, Lord Elrond. Make your test. Do you know what this is? I do not. I have never... I'm so tired. Release him from his slumber, Golthava. He's in such pain when I found him. Only I can ease his torment. Listen to me, Shade. You know what I bear, and you know to whom it belongs. I do not. I think you do. Golthava seeks to hide it from you. Let him forget. Let him forget. This is not a mercy to him, Golthava. What do I carry, Shade? Name it, and I will speak your own name. It is the scepter of my father. I name you Isildur, eldest son of Elendil, once the High King of Anor and Gondor. I remember. Whew. Well, that's quite a revelation. Isildur. I see the faces of those I knew. But that was so long ago. There was war, and it seemed it would never end, and yet it did. At last there was an ending, but peace? No, it did not last. I remember. I remember. I remember death, treachery, and death. I swam. There was an island in the river. An island! He is gone! Ye have taken him from me! He was a man, Golthava. Just a man. You cannot give him the rest he needs. You have done me a cruelty. In return, I demand this of you. Harm him not. If you can bring him peace, I charge you with the accomplishment of it. There are those who seek to do him ill, forces of evil, servants of a powerful darkness. I brought him here to give him safety from them, and I sang my slumbering song so that he might find rest. I knew it could not last, and I wept, but I wanted only to keep him safe. That's all I ever wanted. Beware his foes, cruel stranger. A shade stalks among the fetid pools. A dread follows him in his train. He seeks my friend, and I have long kept him away. Now that you have broken my protections, you must take up the mantle of his defense. If you should fail, my wrath shall be as the deluge, and will wash you away in the torrent. Well, that sounds consistent. Quite a bit consistent. Gandalf's suspicion proved correct, Pineleaf. I did not think it could be so, but when I beheld him with my own eyes, I could not deny it. The shade of Isildur remained after his death, and Guthava kept hidden from friends and foe alike. But what can have bound him here beyond the span of his life? There is more to learn of this matter. He spoke of an island in the river. He must have returned to Tol Send. Go there and speak with him, and then return to Bjorninghus with what you have learned. Whew. How does one address the shade of Isildur? Now, I have talked to other shades of kings in the past, of course, because there was Arvedui, for example, and I've even spoken to a couple of living kings, such as Theoden, Eomer, and Alessar, of course. So, uh, hello, Your Majesty. Tell me your name, stranger. There's much I do not know, and I hope you will have the answers I seek. Oh, my name is Pineleaf Needles, at your service. Shreds of fog cling still to my waking mind. The sleep I endured has not yet freed me from its grasp. The song of the maiden was a balm for my restless thoughts, a soothing lullaby born out of love. But that sleep seems now to me a prison, and I want it not. What I desire is recompense for my hurts, but I cannot tell where to aim such vengeance. I remember little from the life I had. Fragments of memory drift like wisps of cloud before my eyes and are gone. I saw an oath, Pineleaf. I remember that. I bore a token, a great weapon of the enemy, and I vowed to bring it to Rivendell, where it could be protected by the elves and that hidden away. I failed in that task, to my shame, for we were set upon by orcs and I was betrayed, Pineleaf. The ambush was carried out by orcs, but they were given succor by one of my own. I cannot see the face of my betrayer, but I feel it with certainty that my company was not waylaid by mistake or misfortune. We were betrayed. As the maiden's enchanted slumber fades, perhaps my memories will return to me. That is my fervent hope. I must know what happened, Pineleaf. I must know who caused my downfall and the deaths of my men and my sons. You must help me to discover the truth, where it lies, and wherever it leads. Perhaps Gandalf could help with this. Now, I could tell him about the ring being destroyed, being taken to Rivendell by Frodo, being eventually destroyed, and all that stuff, but until we find out who caused him all this trouble here, I suspect that won't do much good. Gandalf, I was speaking with Isildur, and he's of the opinion that he was betrayed and that somebody that was supposed to be a friend led the attack by the orcs. Do you think it's possible that Saruman could have been working to that purpose that early? Or do you have anyone else in mind?
This adventure has given me much to ponder.
It is a wonder to me that Elendil's son remains bound to the Gladden Fields where he fell, though he had been hidden from our sight for so long by the arts of Guthava, maid of the Gladden. Let it not be forgotten that he was hidden too from the searching of our enemies. She may not deserve our thanks, but not all that she worked here can be called evil. Maybe that's why she did it. She was afraid somebody was searching for him. I believe it was the shade of Isildur that Maharu Winterhair followed long ago. I think too that the Song of Guthava is responsible for the Northmen's year-long disappearance. Isildur intended to do no harm. It is only my conjecture. Perhaps Isildur convinced the maiden to release Maharu? I cannot say with certainty, but it possesses the ring of truth. The shade of Isildur spoke of an oath he swore. It must be that vow that keeps him bound here beyond this span of life, and I would learn more of it. It seems clear to me that there are two shades at work in the Gladden Fields, and unless I miss my mark, I deem they are related. Can it be that the second shade, called by the woodmen Vagari the Wanderer, might have sworn an oath of similar power? My heart tells me that Vavgari was some connection to the betrayer of Isildur. But what it might be, I cannot say. There are so many questions, Pineleaf. As the main sorcery fades and his memory returns to him, the shade of Isildur may have much to tell us. Once I told you of the disaster that befell Isildur and his men, as it was understood by the wise. But now it seems that there is more to the tale than we knew. Remain at the ready, my friend. I feel we are nearer than ever at knowing what befell the High King of Gondor following his defeat of Sauron. Ooh, what did I get for this? Well... Alright. I hope Gandalf comes out with something, and that we can figure out what to do to help Isildur rest finally. Until that question is answered, we're going to have to see if the elves need any work on anything. I've heard that they're looking for people to investigate those dwarven runes. Let's find that out in the next episode of Pineleaf in the North Kingdoms.